Hey, Cameron says there's fantastic news. Well, we have to watch this. Guys, welcome to the channel, and I'll be reacting along with you guys to 323.1a Roadmap Roundup. Fantastic news. Is it really, or?
Hello everyone. Last night we got an update to Roadmap Roundup from CIG a cappella CIG.
Every 2 weeks, we accompany the roadmap update with a brief explanatory note to give you insight into the decision-making that led to any changes. This is part of an effort to make our communications more transparent, more specific, and more insightful for all of you who helped to make Star Citizen and Squadron 42 possible. While we don't have a release view update today, which, as a reminder, means things are progressing as planned/displayed on the roadmap, we do want to address the lack of updates to the progress tracker. We're eager to update this view so you can see the extensive tasks our teams are working on. With the big push to release 4.0 and Squadron 42 reaching its feature-complete milestone, our resources have had to shift around as new needs arise at an increase.
Wait a minute, wasn't already the case that Squadron 42 was already feature-complete? Is this just not clear in the way they're expressing it? Our resources have had to shift around a new need. Dude, it was already feature-complete last year. What are you talking about? If this is just a yet more poor communication, this really sounds like they're now saying, yeah, we're busy with, we're reaching that milestone. No, you said last year you announced that Squadron 42 was feature complete. Exactly those words. You said that it was already feature complete last year and that it was just about polishing. Now they're saying that either they are still trying to reach the milestone of feature complete, or they just recently did. Either way, it's just more bullshit, more lies. This is why they say that it's a scam. This is why people get fed up. This is why people say it's scam citizen, because they lie to your face all the time. I mean, those of us that have been here for a while, we know how they work. They do this all the time. They lie, deceive, and trick you into, oh yeah, just a few more years, just the end of next year, the end of this year, at the start of the year, and then it's, yeah, probably for next year. And then they just pretend they didn't even mention any of that, and the same thing goes again.
Increased frequency than in the past. This created a significant challenge in maintaining the progress tracker. The team is working to push Squadron 42 toward the finish line while balancing this with ensuring Star Citizen receives new features, content, and updates.
What? Where is that? Where are the new? Where are you ensuring that Star Citizen receives new features, content, and updates? We haven't seen any of that. All of that we've seen has been just rolling back on the things we did have. Now you have less convenience in terms of your inventory. Now you have a far worse mechanic for flying and combat. All of that is worse. Why? Because you cannot have servers that can handle full speed flying and combat. Well, that's why we're getting screwed over. But there's nothing new. There's nothing new features, or definitely not new content. What are they talking about? Maybe there's another game besides Star Citizen and Squadron 42 that they're working on, because this is not what we see here.
At this stage of development, especially with such a big focus on Squadron 42 polish, developers or even entire teams may need to shift focus quickly when necessary work presents itself. This dynamic approach is different from our usual internal flow and has required a bit more flexibility and nimble nature. Despite this, our production team has a plan to update the progress tracker very soon. They are currently working on populating the roadmap to better represent our global workload, starting with content being worked on through the end of 2024, and then, soon after, into 2025.
There it is. Typical CIG. Guys, it's going to be by the end of this year, and then into 2025. So when there's nothing new for 2024, mark my words, all you'll see will be another ship being sold, Polaris or whatever crap it is. That's what that's going to be the big announcement. Oh, we deliver the Polaris. No, you just brought more crap that doesn't do us any good, and I really doubt how much of those they will sell. A ship that you cannot even fire as a pilot, a giant ass ship that costs a lot of money, and it's, I mean, how long can you keep on doing this? There is always a breaking point. There is always a point where people say, enough, I'm fed up with this. No, I don't need another ship. No one needs another bike, another starter. No, we need more of a game. And if you have to sell a ship, that's fine. Sell one more ship, sell 5, send 1,000 more ships. If you provide content, you can sell all of the ships you want, but not providing content because you only focus on making more ships, that is simply not acceptable. And people will get fed up of this. People, if you go and check, don't believe me, look it for yourselves. Google Trends, Star Citizen, it's going down. Whatever they're saying, Google Trends shows you the truth of how much interest and how much money there is in a game or not. And it's not doing well. Again, not me, just check it yourselves. You see that people, there's a little bit of a bleep there with when they announced 2023 and it came out, but then when people saw what it was even worse than before, how the hell can you get people tricked into spending even more money when you don't deliver a damn thing for them to play?
Once the update to Progress Tracker is ready, we'll mention it ahead of time in the This Week in Star Citizen schedule post preceding the publish. We sincerely appreciate your patience and understanding. It's an exciting time for both games, and we look forward to sharing more details with you soon.
No, you don't.
Well, this is poor damage control. CIG once again saying something without saying anything. Remember, in February 2022, CIG removed the roadmap and they called us roadmap watchers. All we have now is a progress tracker which does not track progress. All we can see is someone was working on something for a certain amount of time. We cannot see how far along a project is, how close it is to be finished, and we have release view for the very next patch only. Just remember, things like Beno Merchantman were on the progress tracker with a long bar, but it vanished into the void. Why is this? Well, CIG wasn't exactly great with their roadmap. CIG put things onto the roadmap that didn't make it, and instead of getting it next patch, those items vanished into the void. Aaron said we put onto the roadmap.
So they basically lie. They lie continuously to you. They say they have the Banu Merchantmen in the roadmap when they're not really working on it anymore because the guy that did something for that ship left the company, and they just keep that for months, pretending that that's being occupied, that time is being occupied on that, when they know there's no such thing.
What we are pretty damn sure we can do, which was never true.
With this release of the roadmap, I have very much made sure and asked the team that what we put in there is what we can achieve with what we have right now.
Okay.
Specifically with also, the fact that people may be pulled onto Squadron, and we know that there's basically this work. So this although there's a really good set of stuff in there, my hope is we'll be able to add some stuff to the roadmap. But what I've done this time, rather than last time we said we think we can do this, we had it in the roadmap. This time we put in what we are pretty damn sure we can do.
Okay.
So I'm signing up for this.
Pretty damn sure we can do. 2019, motherfuckers. 2019, 5 years ago. They were saying this, and they just lie shamelessly. So whenever any dumb idiots try to, guilt trip you into, but they said they would do this. They constantly lie. You cannot believe a single word. You know what you can count on? You know what you can believe? That they're lying. You can believe and you can count on that every single thing they say is actually the opposite, and it's not true. So if they say, road to Pyro, we will deliver Pyro maybe. I'm not making any promises. See, my fingers are crossed. Not making any promises, but maybe Christmas 2022. If not, maybe, if it's not this year, then the next. But we are on the road. Bullshit. They know they're not going to be delivering that. They just lie through their teeth and to your face. So when Pyro is not I said it was road. It was road too. Wasn't gonna be there this year, no. But the next one, and then next one, they say, but maybe by the end of this year. And then they just pretend they never said any of this and start all over. It is pathological. This is insanity. But instead of that, it is just business, marketing, promotion, and sales. That's all there is. They lie to you, just like most other companies lie about things that are not convenient for them, and as long as it's not legally restricted or they're not breaking any laws, there's no law against lying. There's no law against lying to people about what they plan to do or what they're working on. That's all just perfectly legal. They can do this, and they do. but it's on you to not be. You know the only thing that's true? What you find right now when you log in. When you log in right now and you see, and here in this humble channel, I told you you would not get your fucking hanger. 7 months ago, 8 months ago. Oh, it's in the... No, it's not. It's not here. If it's not here, and it wasn't here months ago, it was not here at the start of the year, it was not here when 323 released, and they just remove it. No. And it's same thing and when they finally deliver something, it's not what they said they would deliver. They give you a shadow, a pale, sad version of what they said. Just like with the Reclaimer, the claw that eats chips. No, the chip just disappears and shit appears in in a box. That's all there is. There's no ship munching. Words they use countless times. Ship munching. You're going to be munching, eating a ship with a giant ass claw. No, just disappears. That's it. And then they nerf it so as to not even make money with that. It is incredible.
And then all we're going to do is now, hopefully, if we do build a team and get more people, then what we'll do then is we'll actually be able to add stuff to the roadmap. So for a bit of luck, then towards the end of the year, we'll be able to actually start adding stuff to the roadmap rather than taking it out.
Tell me lies.
This was fucking 5 years ago, guys. 5 years ago. Anyone that... It's not about, oh, we just missed a deadline, but we have a target. No. 5 years ago means they carefully planned all their lies. This is not about, oh, we just missed the target by a few months or by a year or two. This is not even close to any of the things they were saying being delivered. That means it was intentional. They've been intentionally lying to you all along. And if you're okay with that and you want to start playing anyway, I mean, yeah, sure. Fly around the ships. Look at the view. That's all there. But it's what you find right now in the PU that exists, and that's it. And as I've said so many times, at least for now, it's been at least a year that I've been telling people, don't count on anything other than what you see now ever being delivered. It's always gonna be fucking around, diggling a little bit here and there with modifying a little bit of the missions. You deliver the box, you kill this guy, but there's nothing really new. There hasn't been anything new here. I mean, since I started playing, just go back. It's been years that there's nothing new for you to do in this game.
Tell me lies, tell me straight little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies.
Want some examples? This is done by Bluebird number 9328. Hacking Tier 0 was on the 3.13 roadmap first quarter 2021. Then it appeared again on the 3.14 roadmap second quarter 2021.
Look at the things that actually get delivered. The vehicles. The vehicles are the only thing. That is the only thing you can count on. Can I count on something from CIG? Yes. You can count on that they will always lie to you, first of all. Then you can count on that a new ship will be delivered every couple months. Every 3, 4, 5 months, every 6 months, something new will be sold. Something new will be offered for you to buy. Now, do you like new ships? Yeah, we all do. But there's a point in which, okay, even if I get 1 million new ships, where is the fucking game? I want to play the game. I want to have new things to do. I'm not asking for much, as I've said 1,000,000 times. The equivalent of a tiny little DLC once a year. Just that. A new place to go to. A new location. Something that expands. A new planet. Drop a fucking alien meteor that has a city in it that just appeared from nowhere. Who cares? But there's nothing. And there's no progression either. Where are your home bases? Where is your sense of advancing in any way when you buy a ship in game that is increasingly expensive, impossible to buy? You have it wiped away. Not only that, what you bought, you cannot sell. You buy a ship, can I go sell the ship I just bought to the ship dealership that exists in this game? Nope. That is something not realistic enough, apparently. So realism is limited to bullshit inventory ATMs, but when it comes to things that are good for us, useful for us, and are saving time and not time wasting and being a giant ass time sink, then we abandon realism. No. That is just too realistic for us. We don't want that. It's not about realism or not. It's about what's more convenient for the company, and what the company looks for is selling ships time sync. That's the only thing they care about. But they're taking this to the point where you wonder, how long can they keep on doing this?
Where's hacking now? Hacking vanished into the void.
Look at
Cutting
this shit.
tier 0 was on a 3.15 roadmap, third quarter 2021.
And in case you haven't noticed, it gets worse. It keeps getting worse. The 3.13, 3.14, I believe about here is where I started playing, and there's nothing new. The only things they end up offering, 3.15. So as time goes by, and they make more money and they get more backers, they do less and less. It's incredible. But once you understand the business model, which is no, doing game content goes against our model of selling chips exclusively. You will get distracted with actually playing the game. When we want you to just get bored, go to a website and buy something new to try out, because that's the only reward. That's the only sense of new. That's the only dopamine hit that you get of, oh, all right, yeah, new ship, okay. Oh, I have to buy it or wait 6 months or a year, depending on how they're feeling. Just a few bucks. Okay, there you go. And that's how they work. I don't know how long you can pull this. That's the only question I have. But as I say, 315, 360, everything gone. Nothing. They kept
There's
nothing.
cutting tier 0 now. It vanished into the void. Space Mines 3.15 roadmap, third quarter 2021. Where are Space Mines now? Vanished into the void. And things like dynamic door and ramp alignment. This is very important because planets' moons are not flat. This was on a 3.16 roadmap, fourth quarter 2021. Where is it now? It vanished into the void. These are just a few examples. Also, I find this very strange. Squadron 42 reaching its feature complete milestone. I thought Squadron 42 was feature complete last year's.
Exactly my damn worst. I haven't seen this video before, but look how, bright minds think alike. Yes, fucking shills everywhere. We are the only channels that talk about this with any kind of honesty. As the man just said, as I said moments ago, they said last year there was already feature complete. Now they're just finishing, we're getting to the milestone. Damn liars. They have no shame. They're disgusting liars, and you're an idiot if you believe anything they say at this point.
CitizenCon, where Chris said exactly that.
As you may have guessed, and Brian Chambers may have let slip a bit earlier, we are feature complete on Squadron 42.
Well, to me, this sounds like don't expect too much in 2024. We might not even get Pyro and server meshing this year. I hope you found this interesting, and see you next time. Bye.
There you go. They have no shame whatsoever. Nothing they say is true. You only can count on whatever they're saying not being real, not being true. And that's it. If you still want to go check it out and play, and I mean, we're still here, so sure. But it is sad to see the potential, and at this point, simply accepting what it is. It's a very greedy company that only focuses on just ripping more money out of the fools like us that we just still hang around. Why is it we're even here? And well, maybe even less and less so the more of this that happens. But we like what we see so far. We do like, if you log in and sign up and start playing in the PU, you will like what you see most likely. It is still that thing that, especially for guys of mine, older, the dad gamer kind of thing, you once dreamed of. Yes, you have the freedom of flying. Yes, that's it. But they got that, and then they said, no, now we're not doing this anymore. No. Why would we waste money in developing the game? We just focus on selling more ships. People like ships, right? You like ships? Okay, we'll just sell more. Yeah, but it would be nice to do something with them. Well, you can go, fly around mine, do a little bit of awful combat now. Combat being worse than in Starfield. That's been an achievement. To think that we once mocked Starfield for the combat. It's you're fighting in a box. You're not even having like real physics. Yeah, now we have master modes, which is the same thing. It's the same kind of combat dynamic. You don't move like a real object, accelerating and slowing down depending on your own skill and capability. No, you're now like slowly trading DPS and shield damage. That's it, guys. That's all we have. We have a company that had a great thing going for a while, and then they saw the money and the dollar signs replaced their eyes, and instead of having a fucking soul, decency, ambition, and desire to actually deliver a game, all they have now is, yeah, we want to make more money. That's what these guys are all about, and that's okay. There's people that are like that, and people that are like that can offer a decent enough product at times. And with something like this, unfortunately, no, you cannot keep doing this forever. Eventually, people will just give up, as we see, I think, more and more of them doing. Especially if you pay attention, if you're not a shill, if you're not one of these damn shills lying through their teeth, hurting the community of true players, of real backers that honestly want to see this finally achieve at least part of its incredible potential. Instead of that, they just shill away for a little bit of money, for whatever it is that they get from the company, lying and just doing more damage. The more you deny what's going on, this is like you having a medical problem and lying to your doctor, and even worse, your doctor lying to you too, right? And you're like, no, that arm is clearly broken. No, I did take an x-ray and it's fine. Really? Show me the x-ray. No, you have to trust me. We're on the road of having an x-ray showing that the bone is not broken. And the arm is already like gangrened and you have to amputate it. That's the kind of situation in which we are. But guys, that's going to be all for now. See you on the next one. Take care.